How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to 2A News Now. And here at 2A News Now, you get your Second Amendment news straightforward and to the point with no BS added in. We all know that we can't trust any anti-gun politicians. And we know their intentions because they'll tell you straight to their face that they want to ban firearms. But when you have a politician that says they're going to try to appease both sides, then we must be very wary of this person, and I'll tell you why. A senator wants to ban all gas-powered semi-automatic firearms, but also protect your Second Amendment rights. Senator Angus King, who says he's an independent and he's from Maine, has introduced a new gun bill following the Lewiston, Maine shooting. They killed 18 people in October. He says his new bill will save lives, but also protect the Second Amendment rights of American citizens. King said in a statement for years, has said that rather using the appearance of these guns to restrict them, we should instead focus on how these weapons actually work and the features that make them especially dangerous. The gas-operated semi-automatic firearms exclusion, also known as the GOSAFE Act, would regulate the sale, transfer, and manufacturing of gas-operated semi-automatic firearms by establishing a list of prohibited firearms, preventing unlawful modifications of permissible firearms, mandating that future gas-operated designs are approved before they are manufactured, and preventing unlawful firearms self-assembly and manufacturing. Senator King went on to say, the gas-operated semi-automatic firearm exclusion act addressed the lethal capacity weapons like the one that was used in Lewiston and most of the deadliest mass shootings across the country. Nothing can bring back the lives of our family and friends, but responsible actions moving forward can reduce the likelihood of such a nightmare happening again in Maine or anywhere else. King also said the bill is also intended to serve as a safeguard for the right to bear arms under the Second Amendment by allowing gun ownership for self-defense, hunting, and sporting. The measure establishes measures based on maximum ammunition capacity according to the individual class of a firearm, rifle, shotgun, or handgun. The capacity on the exempt firearms must be permanently affixed, meaning the firearm cannot accept a detachable, high-capacity magazine that would increase the number of rounds that can be fired before reloading and make reloading easier. Efforts in the legislation to curb gun violence also include limiting high-capacity ammunition devices, outlawing conversion devices, and establishing a voluntary buyback program for gun owners to turn over and receive compensation for guns that are non-transferable under the bill. Senator King claims he's an independent, but after what I just read, he's definitely a far-left Democrat. And for him to say that his bill is also intended to serve as a safeguard for the right to bear arms under the Second Amendment, he's full of shit. Does the senator really think people are going to be willing to give up their gas-operated semi-automatic firearms? He's lost his freaking mind. And then when he said the bill allows gun ownership for self-defense, hunting, and sporting, it's absolutely ridiculous when you put in the words that we're allowed to have. Under the Second Amendment, we're already allowed to have these firearms. You don't get to pick and choose which firearms we get to own. And the firearms magazines must be permanently affixed? Once again, he's lost his freaking mind. This bill rips apart the Second Amendment and will do absolutely nothing to stop mass shootings. All this bill will do is stop the law-abiding citizen from being able to choose which firearm they want to use for self-defense. Even though he claims himself as an independent, Senator King is infected with the liberal pathogen, and he suffers from liberal logic. As always, I would really like to hear your thoughts about today's story in the comment section. And if you just take a couple of seconds of your time and help the channel out and help it grow. And all you have to do is like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. And I invite you to come back and watch my next video.